Yes, indeed. B Marsh Boxing back at it with another boxing video. This is my breakdown and prediction for this fight we got coming up. WBO featherweight vacant title on the line. Shakur Stevenson from Newark, New Jersey versus this California guy, Joet Gonzalez. Now, I'll keep it tall with y'all. I haven't seen too much of Joet Gonzalez. I've seen him on some DAZN cards, but really and truly, I don't know the opponents he was facing. But I think that the man is going to come there to fight, you know what I mean? Uh, he's going to be a guy. Both guys are have the same what you call it, the same reach. You know what I mean? The reach is the same. I think the dude is 5'5" compared to Shakur Stevenson's about 5'8". So Shakur Stevenson has a height advantage, but the reach advantage has been nullified because they both had the same reach. 12-0 Shakur Stevenson, 7 KOs versus his opponent Joet Gonzalez. He's about, I think he's 24-0 and I think 13 KOs. Don't quote me. I ain't looking at nothing. I'm doing this off the cuff from what I know about these guys. Quick breakdown and prediction. I think Shakur Stevenson being in the um, southpaw stance. He's going to play the counter puncher. He's going to be waiting for the man Joet Gonzalez to come forward, and the man Joet Gonzalez is going to be trying to throw combinations. From what I've seen in his last fight on the zone, the guy likes to throw combinations, especially when he has a fighter hurt. You know what I mean? But I think Shakur Stevenson has a good enough defense. You know what I'm saying? To slip punches and catch him with some counter shots. You know what I mean? I think the body shot game is going to be effective for the man. What's his name? Shakur Stevenson, you know what I'm saying, by slowing the man down and trying to keep the fight in the center of the ring. That's where Shakur Stevenson will excel and will blow this cat out the frame, in my opinion, you know what I mean? Joe Gonzalez doesn't have the foot speed or the hand speed to compare to Shakur Stevenson. He might be a stronger guy, you know what I mean? He is the older guy as far as has some age on Shakur Stevenson, who's a young pup, you know what I mean? But you know, this is the first Olympian from 2016 who is in a world championship fight. You know what I mean? So the man, you know, looks like the man Shakur Stevenson has been getting better with his punch placement. That's what has impressed me mostly in his last fights, where he's been obliterating guys. You know, and really and truly, those guys that he's been fighting to me are on the same kind of level as the man Joet Gonzalez. You know what I mean? I think the same opposition that Shakur Stevenson been fighting on, the same opposition is the same kind of level as Joet Gonzalez. You know what I mean? Of course, there's for those who do know, there is a storyline in this fight with Joet Gonzalez's sister dating um, Shakur Stevenson, and you know that causing a rift between the family of Joet Gonzalez and his sister. You know what I mean? So you know, there's gonna be a lot of bad blood in this fight, and it could work. It could work in a positive way for either or for either fighter. You know what I mean? But I just don't think that Joey Gonzalez has the patience to try and stand there in the pocket and try to outbox and try to box with the guy Shakur Stevenson. If that's the case, he's going might get washed on the scorecards 12 rounds to zero. But I think the guy's best option is to apply pressure. You know what I mean? Cut off the ring on Shakur Stevenson, apply pressure, you know what I'm saying? Dig to the body, put his head on his chest, and just try to rough up the kid. I think that's the only way he can win this fight on some Salido and Lomachenko type shit, you know what I mean? Show him who's the boss as far as, you know, amateur experience and the pro experience. Definitely, Joey Gonzalez has more pro experience, you know? Um, this is going to be a fight that will motivate Joet Gonzalez, but we'll see if his skill set is is good enough, regardless of the bad blood or whatever type of storyline or factors that might be underlying factors in this fight. We'll see if Joet Gonzalez's skills can prevail and whether he can weather the storm. Because I think Shakur Stevenson will win this fight probably by unanimous decision. A close fight, maybe 7 rounds to five, maybe 8 rounds to four. I think Joey Gonzalez will win at least 4 rounds. You know what I mean? If he doesn't, I'll be very shocked, and I'll definitely give it up to the man Shakur Stevenson. But I think he'll win this fight via unanimous or unanimous decision, 7 rounds to five clearly, or 8 rounds to four. B Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know who you guys gonna think gonna win this WBO featherweight title that's vacant. Be Marsh Boxing. I'm gone. Peace.